Hi and welcome to The Quiet Knowing, a space for intuitive reflection, karmic insight and inner truth. I'm doing the all signs and Capricorn, you're up. So let's see what messages Spirit has for Capricorn. Oh, you want this? They want the same deck as Aries, which is the dark magic. Okay, let's get into Capricorn. Guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow and helps our energies to connect. Some more of my visions and readings will resonate with you. Private readings I'm always open for. Just drop me a DM, message or an email at thequietknowing777@gmail.com. Okay, Caps, let's go. There's some addictions at play. So remember, guys, this could be you or someone you're close to, someone you're dealing with, or someone you're energetically tied to, or it could not resonate for you. No, if it doesn't, don't worry about it. There's some addictions at play. Now, addictions people go straight to, like, you know, hardcore drugs or like an actual alcoholic, but there's so many more addictions in this world. You know, addicted to validation is a massive one, especially with social media. People are addicted to social media. All of that. So let's see. Attention. Someone here might be addicted to attention, they said. Okay. Victorious. It is good to ask for help. And then number 12 is at the top. I like to show you because you can get your own messages off the cards. It's that first one. The second one is reversed. It's card number 7. It says friends forever, grow together individually. That was reversed. Card number 9, fly. Be free to know you are loved. Then 3 cards all together. We've got number 14, FOMO. Clear your vibes. We have card number 15, collective. Trust the goodness in others. And then card number 18, blush. Love is blooming. Okay. So straight off the bat, there's something here. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say you, but obviously take this out however this resonates, right? You, this person, Capricorn, at the moment they're swaying into dark energy more than light, okay? And because they're swaying into darkness, which is lower vibrational, you know, just when you're in lower vibration, things easily accept, like your shadows kind of can take over, and you can think you know, and you can think you're kind of in your power, but you're actually in your shadows. It's like a funny one. But what we have here is someone that has it's actually a friendship, yeah, that's like being burnt, is how I would say that. Like, it's a friendship that's being burnt. I think, I'm not gonna lie, for some of you there could be some dark, like, magic being done towards you or the other person, or you could be doing it. Look, and like, listen, each their own, right? But I will say this, because I know people that like are witchy. I am not a witch. I don't class myself as a witch. I'm a divine feminine. It's very different. But you know, you can maneuver energies and help, right? But I don't agree in any kind of form of rituals and stuff like that, right? For yourself, yeah, but nothing, because there's only one law in the whole of this universe, and it's free will. You cannot mess with someone's free will, right? And I do feel there's some dark magic, dark vibe, dark energy, whether it's a ritual, it's just being thrown towards someone. Whoever's doing the throwing, it could just be, yeah, throwing the energy, right? Because this person, whoever this is, thinks that they know, and they know better. It's almost like they're just completely locked in a shadow, which is, they're projecting the shadow. So this example being someone being like, oh, my friend is acting weird, and then being like, I know why they're acting weird. It's because they're jealous of me, or it's because I've achieved this now, or I've got this now, or I'm up now, my money's better now. That's it. And then when you've got something locked in your mind, you will see it. That's what you will see, because you're projecting it. It's got a whole dynamic of that about it. And it's being burnt. There's like a friendship, a connection, or something that's being burnt, but it's all coming from darkness and dark shadows. That's like the first big one, I'd say. Next we have fly, obviously, be free to know. This is card number 9. Okay, so whoever this person is with this, like, I wanted to say naturally obsession, this obsession with the dark. They've kind of tapped into this dark that they think is giving them a power, but it really isn't. It's like ego, shadows, negative, low vibrational, right? Whoever that person is, as we go forward, they are going to come out of this, and they are going to slowly start to transform and realise how their mindset's played a big part of this, or there's going to be something that's going to kind of trigger them to start the transformation, yeah? Whoever this person is going to be a bit sad, because I think they're going to be like, oh, I definitely burnt something. I burnt a friendship, a connection, or whatever this was, because I was kind of like locked in my own. I was addicted to like thinking I'm this, or the viewpoint of this, or whatever this is, right? But there is going to be a transformation, and the person's going to shift and start to see. But that it could take up to another year, I'm not going to lie. Next we have, so they're going to go through that transforming. Then after that there's going to be a brief space where, God, this person's shadows are wild. It's like all to do with other people. So as they maneuver and heal that wounds that kind of had them in that mindset, their next wound is like, obviously it depends on their age, but trying to be young. Like, so if this is an adult, they're like trying to be in with, it's not, I don't even want to say it, but it's like in with the kids, and Spirit's like hip with the kids. That's not what I would say, but Spirit's saying it. Yeah, and it won't last too long. It will last a couple of months. 0707 was on the time of them. It will last a couple of months, and then they'll kind of come out of it. And I think it's just a weird, whilst they're healing this inner child wound, I think that's why they go through this very short, weird energy where they're just, trying to be, it's like they might have children that are like teenagers, and then they start like acting and being like them. Anyway, so they'll kind of come out of that, and then I think they're gonna, so this is either their spirit guides coming around them and helping them kind of come out the back end of that, and then they really tap into the light energy, or they start to learn to kind of tap into the collective energy, and that's all of that. When you tap into the collective energy, it's everywhere, it's powerful, yeah, because you're tapping into collective. Or this person could meet some new friends that are really of high vibration, and it really helps. But I feel more this is tapping into the collective, yeah, learning how to be part of that. And then the end card, finally working through, like, after healing all that, it's like learning to love oneself, but bringing it out from the inside rather than wanting it all from external and being in this dark mindset. Finally bringing it out of themselves. You've transformed, learned to be into the lighter side, like connected to the collective, moving with the guidance of the collective. Fabulous, brilliant transformation, but this could take up to another 2 years, possibly, maybe a year and a half. It's a long process, but it's healing a very, very, very deep inner wound for you, Capricorn, or whoever you're linked to. Quickly, see what I see in my third eye, because we've not got much time. I can just see the person's very like jumping around, but actually they're in the dark shadows. As they go through it gets a bit rough and ready, arguing with a lot of people when they're going through this. And then I see a letter, so there might be a message that comes through, or something they see, or information comes to them which helps them break free and break out of it, and that will begin the transformation. But I'm out of time. There is a timer on this, so I really hope that helps, Capricorn. If you're interested in private reading, just drop me a message or email me, and in the meantime, I send you so much love and light. Bye.